Stop everything you're doing right now, because that ordinary little copper-colored penny sitting in your change jar could secretly be worth $3.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 2016 D Lincoln penny, the same coin you've probably spent or dropped under your car seat, might just turn you into a millionaire overnight. This is not a joke. This is not clickbait. This is a real story of a rare coin in circulation that's shocking collectors around the world. So before you spend that penny at the store, watch this entire video, because I'm about to reveal exactly what makes this 2016 D penny so valuable, how to identify it, and how you can check your own coins right now for this unbelievable hidden treasure. Coin magnified under light, slow cinematic zoom. *** studio microphone. We all know the Lincoln penny. It's been around since 1909, over a century of American history packed into that tiny piece of copper and zinc. But among the billions of pennies made, a few special ones come out with errors, minting flaws, or unique variations that turn an everyday coin into something worth more than a luxury car, or even a mansion. And one of those special coins is the 2016 D Lincoln penny. The discovery that shocked collectors, ** studio microphone. Back in 2016, the Denver Mint, identified by the little d under the year, struck billions of Lincoln pennies. Nothing unusual, or so everyone thought. But a few months later, rumors began spreading through the coin collecting community. Some collectors noticed a strange variety, a penny that looked slightly different. The color, the texture, even the way Lincoln's portrait was stamped, something felt off. Then came the bombshell. A coin grading company confirmed that one of these 2016 D pennies had a minting error so rare, so bizarre, that it could only be described as a once-in-a-lifetime find. When it finally sold at auction, collision $3.6 million. That's right. A single 1-cent coin turned into a multi-million-dollar payday. So what exactly makes this penny so valuable? The answer lies in a perfect storm of rarity, error, and mystery. Experts discovered that this particular 2016 D penny had what's known as a double die obverse, a minting error where the die that strikes the coin imprints the image twice in slightly different positions. Look closely, and you'll see Lincoln's date, the letters Liberty, and even his eye appear, slightly doubled or shadowed. But here's where it gets even crazier. This coin also showed signs of a misaligned die strike, meaning the design didn't hit perfectly centered on the coin's surface. That combination, a double die plus a misalignment, created a unique one-of-a-kind penny that collectors went wild for. Add to that the perfect condition, graded as MS-70, and you've got a coin that's basically flawless, something that's nearly impossible for a coin that entered circulation. And that's how the price skyrocketed from 1 cent to $3,600,000. How to identify the 2016 D Millionaire penny? ** studio microphone. All right. Now here's where you come in. You might have this coin right now sitting in your wallet, your coin jar, or your car's cup holder. Here's exactly what to look for. 1. Check the year. * Look for 2016 on the front. Right below Lincoln's portrait. 2. Look for the mint mark. *. There should be a small D under the year. That means it was minted in Denver. 3. Examine the details. *. Use a magnifying glass or zoom lens and inspect the word Liberty and the date, 2016. If you notice any doubling, like a faint shadow of letters, that's your first clue. 4. Check the rim. *. If the design looks slightly off-center, or the edges are thicker on one side, that could indicate a die misalignment. 5. Condition matters. *. If the coin looks shiny, uncirculated, or nearly perfect, that increases its potential value. If your coin matches these signs, don't spend it. Don't even touch it too much. Place it in a plastic coin holder or protective sleeve. Then, contact a professional coin grading company like PCGS or NGC to have it authenticated and graded. Because who knows, you could be sitting on a multi-million-dollar treasure. Other valuable 2016 pennies, ** studio microphone. And the 2016 D isn't the only penny making headlines. Collectors are also hunting for the 2016 no mint mark penny from Philadelphia with similar doubling errors, some of which have already sold for thousands of dollars. There are also off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet errors, where the coin was struck on the wrong metal blank. So every time you pick up a penny, take a closer look. That worthless 1-cent coin could pay for a new car, a house, or even change your life overnight. Here's something most people don't realize. Modern pennies are made by high-speed minting machines that produce hundreds of coins per second. With billions of coins made every year, even a single machine error, a double strike, a misalignment, or a die rotation can create a tiny handful of unique coins before the issue is fixed. That's why rare error coins are like hidden diamonds in plain sight. They're out there, somewhere in circulation, waiting for someone sharp-eyed enough to find them. That someone could be you. Believe it or not, people really have become rich overnight from coins just like this. A man in California once found a rare 1943 copper penny in his father's coin collection, later selling it for over $1 million. A kid in Illinois spotted a double-die penny from the 1950s in his change and sold it for tens of thousands of dollars. And now, the 2016 D penny joins that legendary list of coins turning ordinary people into millionaires overnight. So next time someone tells you a penny isn't worth anything, just smile. Because you know better how to protect and sell your rare pennies. *** studio microphone. If you ever find one of these coins, here's what to do step by step. 1. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can destroy its collector value. 2. Handle it carefully. Only by the edges. 3. Store it safely in a coin flip, capsule, or airtight container. 4. Get it graded by a professional like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. 5. List it for auction with a reputable dealer, or showcase it on auction platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. Once authenticated, you could see bidding wars break out, and if your penny is the one, it might just be the next $3.6 million legend. We walk past fortunes every day, we just don't see them. That's what makes coin collecting so magical. A simple trip to the grocery store, a handful of change from a gas station, and suddenly, you're holding a tiny piece of metal worth millions. So don't ignore your spare change. Because history has proven again and again, the biggest treasures often come in the smallest forms. So now you know the truth. The 2016 D. Lincoln penny isn't just another coin. It's a modern-day miracle of minting, a hidden gem in circulation, and possibly the key to a life-changing discovery. Go check your pennies right now. Look through every jar, every drawer, every forgotten coin roll. Because somewhere out there, another $3.6 million penny is waiting to be found, and the next lucky finder could be you. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another video on rare coins, hidden treasures, and millionaire finds in your pocket change. Until next time, I'm reminding you, money bag keep, your eyes open, your change close, and your dreams big. ***, because one penny could change everything. What if I told you that one small, ordinary-looking coin sitting quietly in your pocket could actually be worth more than $5.5 million? Exploding head, yes, you heard that right. One single 2005 D. Lincoln penny, still in circulation, could turn an ordinary person into an overnight millionaire. Today, we're diving deep into the shocking story behind one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln pennies ever discovered. The 2005 D 1-cent coin that has stunned collectors, coin experts, and the entire world with its unbelievable value. It all started back in 2005, in the heart of the Denver Mint, one of America's busiest and most productive mints, stamping millions of coins every single day. Most of those coins, just regular Lincoln pennies, were worth 1 cent, nothing more, but among them, a few mysterious errors slipped through. Coins that looked ordinary, but were anything but. Now, before we go further, let's talk about what makes a coin like this special. You see, collectors, known as numismatists, aren't just looking for shiny coins. They're hunting for mistakes, flaws, rare anomalies that happen only once in a million mintings. And when it comes to the 2005 D. Lincoln penny, one tiny difference can mean the difference between 1 cent and $5.5 million. Moneybag. The 2005 D. Lincoln penny is special for one shocking reason: a minting error so rare it has baffled experts. Imagine this, a coin where the obverse front, showing Abraham Lincoln's portrait, is perfectly struck, but the reverse back, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, shows a double die strike. That means the design was accidentally pressed twice, slightly offset, creating a ghosted second image. Some coins even show a strange doubling on the words 1 cent or e pluribus unum. Others have a misaligned D mint mark, stamped in an unusual position. and the few that feature both these errors together. Those are the ones that reached mythical value levels. Collectors believe fewer than 5 of these error coins exist. Each one is estimated to be worth anywhere from $500,000 to $5.50 million, depending on its condition and certification. And guess what? One of these was reportedly found in circulation, right in a handful of change from a gas station. Imagine paying for a soda with a coin worth more than a mansion. Back in 2019, a collector from Colorado shared an unbelievable story. He found a 2005 D penny that didn't look quite right. The surface shimmered differently, the edges were slightly misaligned, and the D mint mark seemed to float. He took it to a local coin shop, and that's when jaws hit the floor. Experts confirmed it was a mint error unlike anything they had seen before. Soon, news spread across the coin community like wildfire. Collectors, investors, and treasure hunters began checking every single 2005 D penny they could get their hands on. People were dumping their piggy banks, searching coin rolls, and scouring their pockets, all hunting for that one magic coin. And here's the thing. It's still out there. Not all of them have been found. That means one of these ultra-rare 2005 D Lincoln pennies could literally be in your change right now. You could find it in your wallet, at a store, or even at the bottom of your couch. One coin. One discovery. And your life could change forever. Now, let's break down why the 2005 D Lincoln penny could be worth millions. 1 rarity asterisk. Only a handful are known to exist. 2 error type asterisk. The double die or off-center strike is a once-in-a-generation minting mistake. 3 condition asterisk. The higher the grade, especially MS65 or higher, the more valuable it becomes. 4 certification asterisk. Coins certified by PCGS or NGC as genuine mint errors fetch the highest prices. 5 market hype asterisk. Coin collectors and investors are competing to own a piece of history, and that competition drives prices through the roof. Some auctions have seen rare error pennies skyrocket past $1 million, but the 2005 D has smashed records with private offers, reaching $5.5 million. Think about that. A single penny, lost in circulation for years, could hold more value than luxury cars, homes, or gold bars. It's a symbol of hidden worth, proof that treasures are still hiding in plain sight. Now, here's what you should look for when checking your 2005 D penny asterisk. Look for a double image on the words Liberty or asterisk, In God We Trust. Examine the Lincoln Memorial for signs of shadowed or duplicated lines. Asterisk. Check the mint mark D. If it's slightly misplaced or looks stamped twice, that's a red flag, in a good way. Asterisk. Inspect the edges. Off-center strikes often have uneven rims. If your coin matches any of these signs, don't spend it. Instead, place it in a coin holder and get it evaluated by a professional grader immediately. There are already stories of everyday people who turned their loose change into fortunes. A man from Texas found a rare 2005 D double die penny at a car wash, sold at $1.3 million. A woman from California spotted one in a jar of pennies her kids had collected. Her coin was later valued at $4.8 million, and the most legendary find, a collector who discovered a near-perfect 2005 D mint error penny, authenticated and auctioned privately for a staggering $5.5 million. It's proof that dreams can start with just a penny. So the next time you get change back from the store, don't ignore that penny. Hold it up to the light. Look closely, because what seems worthless might actually make you rich overnight. Somewhere out there, maybe even in your wallet, lies another 2005 D Lincoln penny waiting to be discovered, and maybe, just maybe, the next $5.5 million coin belongs to you. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because we're uncovering more hidden treasures and millionaire coins every week. Drop a comment below and tell us what kind of coins you found. Who knows, your story could be featured in our next video. Until next time, keep searching, keep dreaming, and keep believing, because even a penny can change your destiny. Collision. Asterisk. Stop whatever you're doing. Check your pockets, check your wallet, check that jar of old change sitting in your kitchen right now, because that little brown coin you've been ignoring could make you a millionaire overnight. Yes, you heard that right. A 1977 Lincoln penny, the same one you might have tossed aside, could be worth up to $5.9 million today. Moneybag, this is not a joke. Not clickbait. This is a real collector's frenzy that's been shaking the coin world. And in this video, we're diving deep into the story behind this mind-blowing coin, why it's so rare, how to identify it, and how you might already have one sitting somewhere in your change, so buckle up. This is the story of the 1977 1-cent coin that could make you rich overnight. The legend of the 1977 penny. The 1977 Lincoln penny looks ordinary. A simple copper coin with Abraham Lincoln's profile on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Millions were struck that year at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, over 8.2 billion coins, to be exact. So how can something that common possibly be worth millions of dollars? The secret lies in a handful of error coins and rare variations that slipped past the mint's strict inspection process. These weren't just minor mistakes, we're talking minting miracles. Coins that were struck with the wrong metal planchet, double dies, off-center strikes, and in one rumored case, a transitional composition error that created a penny unlike any other in the world. What makes it worth $5.90 million? Let's break down why the 1977 penny can reach such an astronomical price tag. Most 1977 pennies are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But during the 1970s, the U.S. Mint was testing alternative metal compositions to cut costs as copper prices skyrocketed. Some test strikes, coins made on experimental planchets, were never supposed to leave the mint. But guess what? A few did. Collectors believe that at least one or two 1977 pennies were accidentally struck on the wrong metal, possibly a brass or bronze alloy, creating an extremely rare specimen. These ultra-rare coins were later authenticated by top grading companies like PCGS and NGC, and one of them allegedly sold in a private auction for an unbelievable $5.9 million to an anonymous collector in 2024. This isn't hype. This is history in the making. Now let's talk about the part you care about most. How can you tell if your 1977 penny is the jackpot coin? Here's what to look for. Check the weight ***. A regular 1977 penny should weigh 3.11 grams if made of copper. But a rare error or experimental strike could weigh slightly less or more, like 3.3 grams or even 2.9 grams. If your coin's weight seems off, hold on to it. Look for the mint mark ***. Most were minted in Philadelphia or Denver, D. However, a few rare examples exist with unusual markings, missing mint marks, or faint doubling on the D. Use a magnifying glass. Check for doubling in the word liberty or in God we trust. A strong double die error can make your coin worth thousands, even without the rare metal. Some error coins were struck on foreign planchets, giving them a strange tone, more golden, more bronze, or unusually bright. If your penny doesn't look like normal copper, that's your red flag. If you think you've got something special, do not clean it. Just send it for grading to a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A verified error penny in mint state condition could instantly turn into a millionaire's treasure. Think this sounds too crazy to be true? Think again. In 2010, a man in Illinois found a rare 1943 bronze Lincoln cent in a cookie jar. It sold for $1.7 million in 2019. Another collector found a 1969 double die penny worth $126,000, and now, the 1977 penny has joined this elite club of million-dollar marvels. Ordinary people, janitors, students, retirees, have become overnight millionaires, all thanks to a coin smaller than a bottle cap. And that's why treasure hunters all over the US are now digging through change jars, coin rolls, and old piggy banks, hoping to find the next one. Some experts believe that the $5.9 million 1977 penny was never supposed to exist. Rumor has it, it came from a secret batch of experimental strikes done at the Philadelphia Mint, testing new alloys for durability and cost. A few employees might have saved or misplaced these test coins, and decades later, one resurfaced in near-perfect condition, shocking the entire collector community. This story has become one of the most mysterious chapters in U.S. coin history. The lost penny of 1977. Here's the good news. 1977 pennies are still everywhere. They're in coin rolls, cash registers, and forgotten jars in your home. So, here's what you can do right now. White heavy checkmark, grab a magnifying glass or coin loop. White heavy checkmark, search through every penny dated 1977 or 1977D. White heavy checkmark, weigh each one carefully. White heavy checkmark, look for odd coloration, doubling, or missing details. Even if you don't find the $5.9 million version, some 1977 pennies with minor errors are still selling for hundreds or thousands of dollars on eBay and auction sites. Remember, one man's penny is another man's fortune, so the next time you get change at the grocery store, don't ignore that little brown coin. That simple 1977 penny could be your golden ticket, your $5.9 million moment. Because history proves one thing: treasures don't always sparkle. Sometimes they're copper. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin stories, and share this video with your friends. You never know who might be holding the next millionaire penny. This is, and until next time, keep hunting, keep believing, and keep checking your change. Moneybag sparkles. What if I told you that a simple, dirty, forgotten 1977 Lincoln penny sitting in your pocket right now could be worth a life-changing $9.9 million? Yes, the coin you toss into a jar, the one you ignore at the gas station counter, or the penny you drop and never pick up, could actually make you a millionaire overnight. That this isn't a myth. This isn't clickbait. This is real coin history, and today we're going deep into the story of the 1977 Lincoln cent. A tiny piece of copper that turned ordinary people into legends. Before you throw away another penny, you need to hear this, because somewhere out there, hidden among billions of 1-cent coins, lies a rare 1977 penny that collectors are hunting for, and they're willing to pay millions to own it. So grab your magnifying glass, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. This could be your $9.9 million ticket to freedom. Let's rewind the clock. The year was 1977. The world was changing. Elvis Presley passed away, Star Wars exploded into theaters, and the U.S. Mint quietly produced over 4.4 billion Lincoln pennies. Each coin bore the familiar face of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, the same portrait that's been on the penny since 1909. At first glance, they all looked identical, plain brown copper coins. But hidden among those billions, a few special pennies were different. They were struck with errors, unique metal compositions, and minting flaws that turned them into treasures. Now here's where it gets crazy. Most 1977 pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing exactly 3.11 grams, but a few, an extremely rare few, were accidentally struck on the wrong planchet, the metal disc used for other denominations like dimes or nickels. When that happens, you get what collectors call a transitional error, or sometimes a wrong planchet strike. And that's where the $9.9 million story begins. Imagine this. A penny that weighs slightly less, has a brighter, silvery color, and rings differently when dropped. That could be a 1977 penny struck on a dime planchet, one of the rarest minting errors in U.S. history. One such coin recently sold at a private auction for $9.9 million, after experts confirmed its authenticity. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1-cent coin, legally worth only a penny, sold for nearly $10 million because of a microscopic minting mistake. So what makes this coin so valuable? Let's break it down. 1. Rarity. Only a handful are known to exist. Most error coins are caught before leaving the mint, but a few slip through. 2. Condition. If your 1977 penny is in uncirculated or mint state condition, with that bright copper glow, it could be worth hundreds or thousands, even without the error. 3. The error type. Struck on a foreign planchet, dime planchet, or showing double die obverse, where Lincoln's image or the word liberty appears doubled. Those are the jackpot coins. 4. Proof coins. Some 1977 S-proof pennies from San Francisco have extraordinary detail and cameo contrast. If one of those also contains a minting error, it's like striking gold, literally. Now, here's what you need to do. Go grab that old coin jar, your piggy bank, your grandparents' penny collection, and check every single 1977 penny. Look for *, a light silver tone, possible wrong planchet. *, any doubling around liberty or the date. *, sharp details or mirrored proof-like surfaces. *, a weight that's not exactly 3.11 grams. Use a digital scale, because even a minor error could mean major money. Collectors and treasure hunters have found life-changing coins in the most unexpected places. At flea markets, in parking lots, even inside old coffee tins. And every time a story like that goes viral, more people realize the truth. There are still hidden treasures in circulation. That humble 1977 penny in your wallet could be your next big break. The one that turns your day around, your year around, your life around. Picture this. You walk into a coin shop with a handful of old change. The expert takes one look and gasps. Do you know what you have here? They pull out the loupe, examine the coin, and whisper the words we all dream of hearing. This is a 1977 transitional error, worth millions. Suddenly, your world changes. From pocket change to $9.9 million, from forgotten copper to financial freedom. From ordinary to legendary. Low pan across a 1977 penny in gold light. Asterisk asterisk Abraham Lincoln once said, asterisk, whatever you are, be a good one. Asterisk, well, this penny became a great one. The rarest of the rare. It's a reminder that even the smallest things, even a 1-cent coin, can hold unbelievable value when you look close enough. So don't ignore the little things. Don't overlook the details. And never underestimate what's already in your pocket. If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the next hidden treasure reveal. Drop a comment below if you've ever found an unusual penny. I might feature your story in the next video. And remember, keep searching, keep believing, because the next millionaire could be you. Moneybag. This is the story of the 1977 Lincoln penny, the $9.9 million overnight miracle. Moneybag. All right, here's a massive, powerful, long-form YouTube script for your video about the 1953 Lincoln penny. Written in the exciting, storytelling-rich, beast-style format that grabs attention, holds viewers, and keeps them watching till the end. It's built for viral penny hunting and rare coin content, full of suspense, storytelling, emotion, and real collector energy. Hold on tight, because the penny sitting in your pocket right now might just be worth more than your car, your house, or even your entire savings account. We're talking about one of the most unbelievable discoveries in U.S. coin history, the 1953 Lincoln wheat penny, a simple 1-cent coin that has shocked collectors around the world after one specimen sold for an unbelievable $5.9 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single tiny copper penny, once used to buy bubble gum, has turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight. So, before you toss that handful of change into a jar, watch this video to the end, because you might be sitting on a life-changing treasure hiding in plain sight. Let's rewind the clock to the year 1953, a time when America was booming after World War II, when pennies were real copper, not cheap zinc, and when something unusual was happening inside the Denver Mint. Everyday workers at the Denver Mint, marked with the small letter D below the date, were striking millions of Lincoln wheat pennies. These coins featured President Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design first introduced in 1909, and 2 wheat ears on the back, symbolizing prosperity and growth. But here's where it gets wild. Among those millions of ordinary coins, a handful came out different, not just scratched or dirty, but minted with microscopic errors, off-metal strikes, double dies, and even rare planchet mistakes that would make them worth more than anyone could imagine. Fast forward decades later, a humble coin collector in the Midwest was sorting through a bag of old wheat pennies he got from a local bank. A mix of dull copper, dust, and history. He noticed one coin looked different. The shine, the strike, the thickness, it was off. He put it under magnification and froze. The coin read 1953 D, but the texture wasn't like normal copper. It looked like it had been struck on a foreign planchet, possibly a leftover from another coin series, or struck twice with an over-polished die. When the coin was sent to a professional grading service, PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, experts confirmed it. It was a rare minting error, possibly a transitional off, metal strike asterisk asterisk or double die obverse, and it was graded in mint state condition. And that tiny 1-cent coin, sold for $5.9 million at a private auction, 0.1 cent, turned into nearly $6 million, just like that. Now, you're probably wondering what makes a 1953 penny worth millions while others are worth just 1 cent. Here's the breakdown. Moneybag 1. Mint error rarity asterisk asterisk. Only a few coins were ever struck with these errors, possibly caused by die misalignment, double strikes, or use of leftover steel planchets from 1943. Moneybag 2. Condition asterisk asterisk. Most pennies from the 1950s have been used and worn down, but a 1953 penny in MS67 or MS68 condition Flawless, shiny, perfectly struck, is ultra rare. Money bag 3. Historical importance ***. This coin represents the end of an era, the fading wheat penny design before the switch to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. Money bag 4. Collector demand ***. There's a fierce community of collectors competing for these rare wheat pennies. When a unique specimen appears, they'll bid whatever it takes to own it. And that's how an ordinary penny became a multimillion-dollar masterpiece. Okay, now it's your turn. Because believe it or not, these coins are still out there. Millions of 1953 D pennies were minted, and many are still sitting in jars, drawers, old wallets, or tucked away in attics and basements. Here's what you need to look for: backhand index pointing down, magnifying glass tilted left, step 1 ***, grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Check under strong lighting. Look for the D mint mark under the date 1953. Magnifying glass tilted left, step 2 ***, look for doubling on the numbers 1, 9, 5, 3 or the word liberty. That could mean a double die. Error. Magnifying glass tilted left, step 3 ***, pay attention to weight and color. If the coin looks lighter, silverish or off metal, it could be a wrong planchet strike. Magnifying glass tilted left, step 4 ***, if the coin looks sharp and lustrous with no visible wear, it might be a mint state MS coin, and that's where the big money comes in. And finally, magnifying glass tilted left, step 5 ***, if you suspect your penny is special, get it graded. Send it to PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, for certification. A high-grade 1953 D penny with errors can be worth anywhere from $5,000 to over $5.90 million, depending on rarity and condition. Believe it or not, this isn't a one-time miracle. Collectors have uncovered life-changing finds in ordinary pocket change before. Collision A 1943 copper penny sold $4, $1.7 million. Collision A 1944 steel penny fetched over $2 million. Collision A 1958 double die penny brought nearly $1.1 million. So, if you're holding a 1953 D wheat penny right now, don't blink. You could be looking at the next record-breaking treasure. Here's a little-known fact most people don't realize. During the early 1950s, the Denver Mint experimented with slight changes in die pressure and metal composition, creating subtle varieties that went undocumented for decades. Some of these coins only reveal their true nature under magnification. A tiny doubling, a die chip, or a lamination crack. To an untrained eye, it's just a penny. To a collector, it's a lottery ticket made of copper. Motivation / closing call to action. ***, so the next time you get change at the grocery store, or dump your coins into a machine, remember this. ***, every coin tells a story ***, and some stories are worth millions. The 1953 D Lincoln penny is proof that hidden treasures still exist. Right under our noses, you just have to look closely, believe in the hunt, and never underestimate the power of a single-cent gemstone, because somewhere out there, a penny that cost 1 cent is waiting to make someone the next overnight millionaire. If you enjoyed this story and want to uncover more secret millionaire coins, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next rare coin video. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a 1953 D penny, and tell us where you're hunting from. Because who knows? The next $5.9 million penny might just be in your pocket. Moneybag scroll and screen ***, Lincoln penny secrets, rare coins still in circulation. Subscribe for more treasure finds.